Sarah, thanks a million for chatting to us. First of all, well done on the performance, the game, the win the last day against Cork. It must have been a huge thing for this particular bunch of players.
Yeah, it's a fantastic win for all the girls. I mean, we know how hard we've worked all year, and it was great after the Connacht final and everything. We were so disappointed to turn it around and to beat hot favourites Donegal first of all, and then to go on and beat the All Ireland champions. And like, this is a special bunch of girls. We've been building this team for the last 5-6 years, and there's a great mix of experienced players, great mix of younger players there, and everyone gels together really well, and I'm just so proud of them all, and it's just a special team, and I just really like to see us going all the way this year.
I think that was very evident in the relief, the joy, the celebrations after the final whistle went against Cork. It's that sort of unity that we've seen in a lot of teams in Mayo, to be fair, over the last couple of years, very evident after the final whistle went.
Oh yeah, the celebrations were fantastic. I mean, even watching it back, Cora celebrating afterwards, it's so nice to see that, especially like at the start of the year when herself and Yvonne and Martha debated about coming back. I mean, after we lost to Dublin last year in the semi-final, we went into the dressing room afterwards. I can't even describe it. It was the worst feeling in the world, and I was just like, please let them come back for one more year, because we need those girls. They're experienced, they guide us, they lead us, they're fantastic mixers, they gel the team together and everything. And like the last day, it was just young and old, everyone hugging, management out of the team and families there. And Joe, it's so nice that everyone is believing in us and knows that we can go all the way. And like my close families and everyone's family knows how hard we've worked for this. So it was really special, and I'm delighted it went our way on the day.
I think you're being very modest too when you talk about how well the experienced players lead you, because I mentioned this to Frank in the interview, it's been very much about a team performance on each day against Donegal, against Cork. Scores have come from all over the field, important tackles, important blocks. There's very much that whole thing of everyone for the one cause.
Yeah, no, there's great unity there. I mean, as I said, the younger players are gelling mighty with the older players, and maybe a few years ago we wouldn't have had that, and I feel like everything's coming together, and our management have done a fantastic job at getting the best out of us all, and it's great to see it. Like, as you said, there's a load of people on the scoreboard now, and people are stepping up. The younger players have more confidence now, taking on the ball and everything, and even in defence, like, the girls are fantastic. Like, you've young and old in there, and not a bother, they're taking responsibility, they're taking on the ball, and it's great to see it, and it's good that you can see the unity in the team there.
Yeah. What for you as captain, it must be a very special time. I mean, to lead your county, especially Mayo, I think is always that little bit special, isn't it? Out onto a field in a semi-final, and now looking forward to an All-Ireland. How will that feel, do you think?
Oh yeah, it'll be absolutely fantastic. I've been thereabouts the last 10 years, and God, looking back in 2003, I was running around after Cora in the Dalton Inn looking for an autograph. Little did I...
Did you get it?
I did, yeah, after plaguing her. But little did I ever think that we'd get the chance to like play alongside our idol, and now I'm captain and like the team that she's playing on. It's a fantastic experience, and I hope myself and the rest of the girls realise how special it is to play with the likes of these players who have done so much for our county. I mean, the likes of Cora and Yvonne and Martha have given years and years to Mayo, and we're so grateful for it. And like, it's just an absolute honour to be able to captain this team. And like, everyone says to me, what's it like to be captain? But it's actually easy when you have leaders in every line of our pitch. You've Yvonne in goal, you've Martha Carter there in the backs, Orla Conlon, you've the two midfielders, you've Cora, Sarah Owen, the forwards. Like, they're all leaders, everyone's leaders. You've girls coming on the pitch who are taking responsibility. So my job is easy at the end of the day, but it's a fantastic opportunity and everything, and looking forward to the big day.
And now you mentioned like that's experience for you when you were looking for Cora's autograph in the Dalton, but you know, you are now that group of players that young footballers will look up to and will aspire to be. So the wheel has certainly turned, but like, you can see from your own perspective obviously how important it is for younger players to see this type of success happening.
Oh, definitely. I mean, like, the last day against Cork, you had girls from Buffeenon and everything at the game, and like, we wouldn't have any county players from that area, and it was fantastic to see. And even my own club, Hollymount, sending up busloads of girls, and like we really appreciate all that, and it's great to see it, and it gets girls interested. I mean, through the Little campaign there recently, it showed that how many girls are dropping out. So you need to keep girls interested. And like I've gone through exams playing football. I'm working up in Dublin at the moment. I'm travelling up and down the road, and I would not change one thing. Like I'd honestly like recommend to any girls to keep up football. Like the opportunities that we're getting from football is fantastic. Like the chance to play in Croke Park, represent your family, represent your county, represent this team. It's unbelievable. Like, and I wouldn't change a thing about the year.
Yeah. What about Dublin? To get back to brass tacks, no more than Cork, going to be a very, very tough challenge. They are a super team.
They are a super team. They're fantastic. They're very physical. I think even under their new management, they're even more physical than they were last year. I've noticed that in the league game that we played in Croke Park. Obviously, they're going to have more experience on the day as well. They've played in the last 4 All-Ireland finals, so they're going to be eager, and especially the fact that Cork aren't there now, they might think, oh, we have them. And I mean, the likes of fantastic forwards there like Sinead Ahern, Noelle Healy, Lindsay Davey. These girls are all experienced, so it'll be a tough task for us backs, but I know we're looking forward to the occasion, and hopefully we can take the dubs this time.